Welcome, everyone. Everyone in the back, you can elect to take some seats to listen, or we can just send everybody back there to talk to you. But I'm not turning the camera around. So, we have tonight the Sudden Valley Town Hall for the county candidates for positions, things like port commissioners and other council positions. We reached out to as many of them as I could identify that would potentially need to be voted for or not by members of Sudden Valley. And we got 4 of them to respond, and so we have 4 here tonight, and we have a moderator for this town hall also, our President Larry Brown, who will be up here in just a moment, and he will make the introductions. And so thank you for attending our town hall. We are live streaming this event right now for those that elected to stay out of the cold in the barn and near the hearth of their home. And so welcome to all of you. And without anything further, I'm going to introduce our President, Larry Brown, who has this microphone right here to speak into.
Please turn that one on because I don't know how. Good evening. Thank you guys for coming. Okay. They're giving me a little script here very nicely, but basically, thanks. It's Friday. Everybody got more fun things to do than be here. And so I very much appreciate that you did take the time to come. And for all those watching, I appreciate that you took the time to out of your Friday to pay attention to a county election, which has a lot of important issues in front of it and to be decided by the people that you pick. We've invited everybody here. The people who came are the people who came. I'd like everybody who's gonna talk, come on up. Let's try and get 2 on one side and 2 on the other so we can keep the camera focused. We have kind of an automatic thing. Okay. We've got Rebecca Boonstra, County Council District 3, Barry Buchanan, Watt Council at Large, Michael Shepard, for the Port Commission District 1, and Barry Winger for Port Commission District 2. Now, my understanding, Barry just told me, I was asking about this, I'm particularly uninformed about the Port Commission. Right off the bat, I'll let you know. So I'm hoping to learn a lot more about the issues and about their positions on those issues. But as I understand it, the districts for that only relate to the primary. And then after that, it'll be a county-wide election. So these are the 4 folks who decided to come here and provide their stuff. So we're gonna let each of them say a few things, but I'd like to just go ahead and let everybody know that we have some general questions, and maybe in your opening stuff or sometime. For the county council, you could say what you saw for Whatcom County sometime in the next 10 years. What your 2 major issues are, and most looking forward to working on. And maybe talk a little bit about the jail tax and what you think about it and why you think that about it. Perhaps a little something that is a little more near and dear to Sudden Valley community, and since we live right on the lake, is the new watershed district that the council is instructing the executive to work on. And for the Port Commission, talk a little about the kinds of economic development that you want, and protecting the environment. And the general question is the greatest challenge for the port, but I think maybe I would like, after having talked with Barry a bit, opening, to hear a little bit what your guys' ideas are with regard to the redevelopment downtown, what what has been done in the past towards redevelopment, and what appears to be going on now with regard to redevelopment. And that's it. I'm going to skip the last question. I think that's enough general stuff. So I'll sit down and shut up.
So, question, since we have so much stuff that you just mentioned.
Yep.
You want us to cover that in our opening?
If you would like. If you don't want, then
How
I
long
can
do we
ask
have,
it
I
again
guess?
later. I'll say format. What do you guys want?
Time's up, she says.
So why don't we, and they can respond as they wish. Okay? Or three, anywhere between 3 and 5 minutes, and talk about what you want to talk about. Like, why do you guys want to do this job which pays good stuff?
Thank you.
Questions later. Yeah, just go on up. Oh, yeah, sure. Absolutely. That's an excellent idea.
Okay, since you were introduced first,
Say, go get him, Barry. All right. All right. Well, thanks so many of you for being here. This is a really neat space. I grew up always liking dance floors. I'm a terrible dancer. That's why I'm running for county council, Larry. It's because I can't dance. But I love